Hey, what's up? It's Panzergoose here, back with some more World of Warplanes, and I have a really cool video for you today. I'm going to show you how to install your own custom emblems that you can put on any plane in the game. So to start off, just to let you know, you're going to need to download two free programs. One is called Winrar and the other is paint.net. So if you don't want to do that, it's very easy, but if you don't want to do it, then I understand. But here's how you do it. You just go to your browser, type in WinRAR download, hit download. Here's the download button here, and it will download to your downloads folder here. Yes. Install. It'll take you to another window. I already have it installed, and it takes less than 30 seconds. So that's step one. Install WinRAR, and then this is the symbol for it, so that will pop up. Second step, you're going to need to download paint.net. So just type in paint.net download paint.net. Takes you to this screen. Go down to where it says download.pdn. And then here, free download now. Paint.net. Same thing, it's going to pop up here. Open. You won't see it like this because I already have WinRAR downloaded, or maybe you will. Just double click it. You want to install this? Yes. The following will be downloaded and installed. Continue, and just let this download, and then you have paint.net downloaded. So step one, download WinRAR. Step two, download paint.net. Okay, so step two is you want to find the PNG or the photo that you want to use for your emblem. Now, all I did was type in samurai logo PNG. You can type this for anything you want, but the things that look the best are the ones that don't have too much detail. See how this has a lot of detail? It looks blurry. This has a lot of detail. So I would choose something like this that doesn't have a lot of detail, and you could easily just cut it out. So I was looking around here and I found this one, and I think this one looks pretty cool. So I'm going to save this to the desktop. Right click, save image as. Desktop, save it as whatever its name is. Save. Okay, so we have downloaded WinRAR, we downloaded paint.net on the first step, and the second step is now we have our PNG. You can choose any one that you could easily cut out, not one that has a bunch of stuff going on. Like for example, you can't really use this one. You see it has a bunch of stuff back there, but one that's transparent preferably, that you can just cut out easily. Now let's go to the next step. Okay, so now that we have the photo that we want to use, we have to navigate into the World of Warplanes files to see where the emblems are. And essentially what we're going to do is going to swap the one we want with the emblem that's in there. So the game thinks it's showing the original one, but in reality we're gonna swap it with this one. So the first thing you do is you go to the World of Warplanes file, right click, open file location. And then from here, just follow closely, you're gonna go to Res. After Res, you go to Packages. And all this is gonna pop up. And this symbol may not be there because you just downloaded WinRAR, but once you do, this symbol will pop up for all of them. Scroll down until you find shared content aircrafts. Double click that, and then something will probably pop up. Which program do you want to use? Choose WinRAR, and now that you're in here, you go to Vehicles, Airplanes, Common. Just follow along step by step. Decals, Decor, and all these numbers are every single emblem in the game. So if I just click a random one, and also when you open that, it's going to say open it with, open these DDS files with paint.net. So you can say, I don't think it says open with, but when you first load it, paint.net should be the one. So you should look at something like this, and it has all of the emblems. You could look through them, but the ones you want to find are the ones that you have for free, the common ones. And the one I'm going to choose to replace is the bear, which is number 167. So you can do this as well. This emblem, I don't really like it. It doesn't really go with anything in the game. So essentially, we're gonna swap this one out. So when you're in the hangar and you choose this emblem, we're gonna have our own custom one there. So with WinRar up and with Paint.net, you should see these files like this. We're gonna get 167 and drag it to our desktop, and then we can close this. We can also close. We can just put this, minimize this. So now we have the emblem that we need to modify, and now we have our samurai photo or whichever photo you want. And now the next step, we're going to go into Paint.net to edit it. Okay, so we're ready to edit our photo. Well, the first thing we do is open the original one, and then on this tab here it says open. We're going to click open. Navigate to your desktop where you have the one that you want to use. Open that, and it opens it in another tab. And what's really cool about this, we can go back to the first one and just create another layer. Just create one layer, click that. You don't need to do anything else. Go back to here. You're going to click on this magic wand tool. Click on the magic wand and then just click anywhere, and see how it cuts everything out for you in just one click. That's why it's easy to get one without a lot of details. So now that we cut everything out, we want to invert it so we can just get the image. So to invert it, you hit Ctrl I. Ctrl I, so that inverted it. So now all we have is our image. So from this, you hit Ctrl C to copy that. We go back to the original one. We're in the second layer, and you hit Ctrl V. And it's going to say, do you want to expand the canvas or keep the canvas size? So for this instance, you want to keep the canvas size. And you see how our emblem is a lot bigger? So we need to shrink it so it's approximately that size. So hold Shift, go to one of the dots here at the side, and just shrink the emblem. It's still too big, so shrink it a little bit more. Maybe a little bigger there. Okay, hit enter, and now basically our new emblem is ready to go. But I'm gonna go to the other one and delete it. So now essentially this is our new emblem. And when you go to save, file, save as, type in 167A because it won't let you save it. And you're gonna save it as a DDS file. So hit save. Choose BC3 DTDX-T5. Generate bitmaps. Hit OK. And now we have essentially replaced the emblem with our own one that we want here. See that? So now we're going to make the files to put it in the Reds Mods folder so that the game can display this one that we want as opposed to this one. Okay, so now if you don't have any mods in the game, your Reds Mods folder is going to be blank. Since I've been add mods, you're going to see some stuff in my folder that you won't see in yours. But just to make it easy, we'll just make the folders that we need ourselves here. So just on your desktop, right click and hit new folder. And in this folder, you just type in vehicles. Okay, go into your new folder, right click, new. And now we're going to type in airplanes. Okay, now go in that folder, right click, new, and now you're gonna type in common. Okay, go in that one. I know this is a long process, but I just want to show you step by step. After common, write decals. click into decals, and your last folder you want to make, new, name it decor, D-O-C-R, D-E-C-O-R, decor. Click into that one, and this is the folder we're going to drag the one we just made. But if we leave it as 167A, the game won't recognize it. So we have to take out the A. So now essentially is what we're telling the game, display emblem 167, but since we changed it, this one's gonna display and not this one. Okay, so we have our little vehicles folder that you followed step by step with our emblem in there. So now all we need to do is drop this into the res mods folder. So for example, we go back to World of Warplanes, right click, open file location, and here we go to res mods. These are where all the mods that people make all go in this folder. And when you open this, you go to the latest one, the latest patch, and these are all the other patches. So when you go in here, if you don't have any mods, this will be blank. And what you would do is get the vehicles folder that we created, and you literally just drag and drop. So you see how it automatically went through. So now if we go to vehicles, airplanes, common, decals, you won't have this because I'm adding stuff, but just go to decor and see these are the other emblems I've added, and now ours is 167 in the game, and that's all you need to do. Okay, I'm gonna fire up the game. I'm cutting this video because in case I make a mistake, but I want to show you step by step how it would look. I don't just want to do it and say, oh look, this is what you should do. You know, it's so hard to do that. So just open the game as you normally would. So we're loading into the game, and I already have I think a 0, and you see I'm a Attack on Titan fan, and I just created that emblem just like that so I can put it on a Japanese plane. So you go to your emblems, and remember we put it on 167, that was the bear, right? So let's find the bear. Here's the bear, and the emblem that we created should show up. And there it is. You see how it's not so clear though? It's not that clear because it has a lot of detail, and you see we kind of made it a little large, so if we made it even smaller, but I think that looks pretty cool. You know, when you're in flight you can't really tell, but just as an example, the other emblems that I made like a Godzilla one, the same exact way. Here's the Attack on Titan one, and I think I made one of another character. Here, see how that gets cut off? So you kind of have to match it up. But if we go back to the one we just made, which is the bear, there's our emblem. It's a little blurry. It could look better. But one thing I noticed when you're looking at stuff on the sun side, it looks a lot clearer. So here's the against the sun, and here's with the sun. So that's pretty cool if you ask me. So in conclusion, that was my tutorial. I hope it wasn't too confusing. And, you know, I'm not really a computer guy, so I don't know too much. But if you just follow those steps, step by step, you should be able to add your own emblems. And then once you do it one time, you kind of already know the deal, and you can just add other stuff, which I plan to do. And one thing I would do is when you go to your emblems, take a snapshot or something of the ones that you have for free. So you see all these that you know you'll never use. Just take a screenshot or something so you know which ones to replace. And all these are going to be in the game files. You know, number 1's 50 something, one's 40 something. So you know which ones to replace. So that will conclude my video today on how to install your custom emblems, and good luck with it, and feel free to drop any comments, questions, or anything, and hopefully I can help someone out that maybe it didn't work or go out so easy. Didn't work out. Anyway, that will be it. Peace.